that's good. That is one adorable picture of a cat. What? What do you want? What's going on? Why are you here? That's what I'm asking. Oh shit, I haven't done a BlastCast in like 2 months! Welcome back to some more BlastCast. Of course, Blast Bunny, and today we are talking about a couple things. First of all, we're talking about Dishonored release date, how Konami sucks, why there's no more Fable, and a movie coming out thanks to Sega. So, let's get started. Since we got a couple big things to talk about this time on BlastCast, we're gonna go ahead and start with the more nonchalant stuff first, and then move on to the more frustrating, irritating shit I'm gonna rant about for 5 hours, because that's ultimately what I do. Okay? Just deal with it. Alright, so Dishonored has a release date. Dishonored 2, I should say, has a release date. November 11th. So, if you have been waiting a long time for the series to come out, you will have to wait no longer. Well, I mean, until November gets here, because then that's when it obviously comes out. But, for those of you who don't know, obviously, this time around, Dishonored 2 features, not Corvo, so it isn't him trying to save the day. In fact, if I'm correct in this, it's gonna be the princess who you saved in the first game, growing up to then be this badass assassin who has to come in and save, these people from another, overreaching government in the future. And, I mean, the trailer, it looks good. I, for one, can't wait to play it. As a person who was a fan of the original Dishonored, this game looks like it's going to be really great. So I can't wait, and November 11th is just around the corner, and we are all waiting to play it. Bethesda. Sega fanboys, do not think I forgot about you. I have some Sega news. After a really sad start to the year with Sega saying that they're not going to be making console games as rapidly as they have in the past, trying to move on to bullshit like mobile gaming, to which I artfully replied, please do not start making mobile game! I mean, I'm pretty sure that wouldn't matter, though, since Sega's already been, on the decline for decades now. Seriously, like, Sega is not in a good spot, and it really shows. Can anybody say Sonic Boom? Anybody? Anybody at all? Shinobi is getting made into a movie. The game Shinobi, the classic Genesis title, is now being made into a full-length movie. I don't know what the story's gonna be, or what it's gonna be about, but hopefully it doesn't suck, because Sega could use some good press. But that's probably not gonna happen. I mean, it's probably still gonna suck. It's Sega. Alright, now with the easy stuff out of the way, we're gonna go ahead and get into the more frustrating news that I would really like to rant about for 5 hours. What the fuck, Konami, is with that stupid Metal Gear Solid ad? If you haven't seen it yet, Konami felt it was a good idea to take its classic Metal Gear Solid characters and rip any dignity that was left in that franchise to sell cars. Let me go ahead and show you.
Colonel, long time no see.
Snake, today's briefing is of the utmost importance.
What is it, Colonel?
I'll be telling you all about the Ford Focus SE.
A Ford?
Yes, Snake, you should know. The Ford Focus SE comes with a standard rear-view camera. Plus, it has an EPA estimated 36 highway miles per gallon.
Isn't Konami the best? What the fuck, Konami? I mean, you fucking do this to Silent Hill, you cancel a Kojima Productions game because you guys have a little spat with some infighting and you can't get over it because you're fucking babies. And then what do? You sell that and you make pachinko machines out of it.
Hit the lever! Hit the lever!
What the fuck? And now you're doing it in Metal Gear? Are you serious? You're taking two of your flagship franchises and you're beating them into the ground for no fucking reason. Stop it. I mean, this is the same company that shut down an entire beta because some gamers found a way around microtransactions. Oh, no, we're not going to be able to make tons of fucking money out of ripping people off. Oh, that's so bad. We gotta shut down the entire fucking game if it's not to our standards. I have lost all respect for Konami. I seriously and just hate Konami now with a fiery, burning passion. They suck, especially now that just got done happening is that they shut down a fan remake of Metal Gear. Okay, I get it. It's their IP. They can obviously do whatever they want with it, but what the fuck? Why? What does it matter? It was an Unreal Engine personal indie project. You didn't have to shut it down. How about you buy it and then release it on your platform? Wouldn't that be better? Then you wouldn't have to do it yourselves.
I can see into your mind. So you're interested in a Ford Fusion Titanium. You like its 2.0-liter EcoBoost engine, don't you? I can read you like an open book. You like its secure code keyless entry and optional power moonroof, I see.
No, I love it. I love seeing Psycho Mantis do shitty car ads. No, it's great. Konami, good job! You guys are really at the forefront of your industry with the whole marketing shitty car commercials thing. That's you win. You win that award. You win the award for shitty car commercials. I wonder if Konami is hard up for money or Ford is. Because someone paid someone an awful lot of fucking money to ruin something. Fucked up thing about this is that one of the original voice actors of Snake, David Hayter, actually came back and did the commercial. And I gotta wonder how much money he needed to do this. Like, are you hard up for cash, dude? Did you really have to do this? Did you really have to do this? You couldn't have just left it. You couldn't have just not done it. I mean, come on. What the fuck is wrong with Konami? I don't understand it. They have a great developer in Hideo Kojima, and they have to fuck that up. They have a great IP, Silent Hill, that they tease beautifully, that they have to fuck up. They have Metal Gear, which is another one of their most beloved IPs, and they have to fuck it up. What is with, I feel like Konami just doesn't care anymore, or they just don't want to make games anymore. Honestly, I'm not even sure what the fuck Konami's problem is. You have a game company that's been around for how fucking long. They make millions of dollars. They make some amazing games. And they have to take these last 2 years to just fuck up everything. It's sad. Last on the agenda for today is talking about Fable Legends. Obviously, it's no longer in the makes. I am very sorry, but Fable Legends has been canceled. Not that I was a fan of that game at all ever before. With Peter Molyneux working on it, it was kind of a letdown every time it got released. And so I'm not really sad to see it go, but I know that there was a lot of people who love that franchise and who were really looking forward to the MMO Fable Legends, but it's canceled. I guess it's just too costly, and it's not going to make them any semblance of cash. It looks like they were trying to take the game in a new direction, kind of like an action roleplay thing, multiplayer type style game, but it didn't end up real well. Apparently Microsoft was doing some shuffling with their structure, and looks like that game got canceled. And on top of that, it looks like an even more kind of kick in the teeth that Lionhead, it appears, is going to be canceled. The studio is just going to be dropped, I guess. Maybe they're going to take the employees from Lionhead and incorporate them into a different studio. But Lionhead is probably gone, and Fable Legends is definitely gone. And it kind of sucks because, you have this franchise that started off really beloved. Even though Molyneux kind of fucked it up. He came in and promised all this cool stuff, and then when he didn't deliver, he's like, oh, no. That last game sucked, and I apologize for it, but this new Fable game, that one's going to wow you, and it's going to have all these great things. And, of course, doesn't deliver, then does the same thing. Oh, no, I apologize. But the next game, that one's going to be good, but the last game, no, that one sucked. It was awful. And, it's funny, because then after Molyneux left, he kind of did the same thing with his new IPs. which is funny because you thought, like, oh, maybe Molyneux was just, under pressure from Microsoft to get, stuff done and deadlines finished, and he didn't have a chance to, program things the way he wanted to. Nah, it just turns out Molyneux is just a giant piece of shit and just promises things that he can't deliver on to try and make a quick buck. But, that's Molyneux for you. But, it's sad because after he left then, Microsoft tried to keep Fable alive in the form of Fable Legends, and that didn't work out. I guess it either wasn't going to make enough money or production was too far behind, but I really have to say with the heavy heart that Lionhead Studios is going to close, and Fable Legends is no longer going to be an IP. So I am sorry to all the people who liked Fable, because it's not coming, and it probably might never come again. And I really feel bad for those people, because that just sucks. You look forward to something for a long time, and then all of a sudden it's just, it gets scrapped. And for those of you who are interested in E3 this year, I have a list of showtimes for the different companies to show off what they got. So it's Sunday, June 12th, EA from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. And then Monday, June 13th, Microsoft from 9:30 to 12:30. PC Gaming gets a show spot at 11:30 to 12, or 2:30, I should say. And Ubisoft at 1 p.m. to 4 p.m., which I'm sure we're all not looking forward to anyway. Sony has yet to announce when they're going to be at E3. Nintendo doesn't have a format set up at all. And, of course, Sega is silent on if they're going to be there. My guess is they're not, because Sega is awful now. And, of course, Konami either, because Konami can eat a massive floppy dick. That's the show, folks. I'm out!